Am I the only one who sees a buddy cop comedy happening here?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe class, Ironhide and Prowl. So here we are, and there they are, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have some lovely artwork of Ironhide and Prowl. On this side, we have the lovely Earthrise artwork. On this side, we just have the rest of that picture. On the top, Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, things and stuff and things, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included in the box is an already cut out piece of the map, and you get your decoder. And here we have the Nebulon Station. Hooray for Nebulon Stations. And moving right along, here we have Ironhide and Prowl, and this was an Amazon exclusive 2-pack, so we get Ironhide and Prowl in their Earth modes. So, yeah, first we'll start off with Prowl here. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You have the transparent headlights, the white and black Autobot symbol right there on the hood. Of course, you have the transparent windshield and windows, the light bar just painted in red, the police, and yes, the white clips. I always paint these. I always end up painting these black so they blend in a little bit better. That's how I handle the clips. Not the end of the world. Easily remedied. And, of course, you got some more transparent plastic there. You got the taillights picked out in red. And there is the top. There is the bottom. Visible back of the head syndrome. He rolls as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with Smokescreen. So you can see how that works out. With Prime. And with Siege. Prowl. So you can see the differences there between his Cybertronian mode and his Earth mode. Let's give it a little turn around here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So there you go. And as far as accessories go, he just includes his gun, just cast in white, and just stores right up top on the light bar here. There you go. You can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, while he is driving. So there you have Prowl. And now for Ironhide, and here he is in his big old van mode, and we'll get close here so you can take a look at the details. You got the nice headlights there, picked out in paint, the black grille, and the transparent windshield and windows, kind of back of the head syndrome. Hey, you can see it, it's there. Autobot symbol right up top. You got the yellow stripes going down the sides. And this is based off of the Siege mold, so he does have his feet still hanging out the back there. Not the most elegant, but hey, it is what it is. Again, there's the top. There is the bottom. He also rolls, as rolling things should. Hooray! Hooray for rolling! And for comparison, here again, we have Prime. And here he is with Siege Ironhide. Now, there are some reused parts, but obviously a lot of remolding here as well. We'll give you a little turn around here. As you can see, they both have the feet sticking out the back again. That's something that carried over from the Siege mold. But yeah, again, a very cool differentiation here between his Cybertronian mode and his Earth mode. So, there you go. So yeah, there you have the Hide of Iron. Here we have the Owl of Purr. So yeah, that is basically it for the alt modes. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Get back here. So we'll start off with Prowl here. So we'll put Ironhide off to the side. Remove the weapon. And his transformation is pretty much just like smoke screens. So helps if you just open the doors first. Then you can Bring the arms up, bring it out to the side, bring the arm up, out to the side, just bring the hinge up as far as it'll go. You can angle this down, and then you just open up the bottom section here. That allows you to unfold the legs, and you just rotate at the waist, and then split the legs. Again, be careful with that peg. You don't want to stress that out. And then you flip down the heel pieces. Flip it down, and then you have these little filler panels, which again, don't do much, but hey, it's something. It's something. They tried. So there you have the lower body all done. Then we move on to the upper body. You just take this central panel here, just push that down, like so. Turn his head around. And then you just collapse all of this down onto the body. There's a little tab that'll just clip in right there. Get everything situated. And again, you have this little tab that goes into a slot there on the shoulders. Just line it up, tab it in, line it up, tab it in, and rotate the arm. Bring it down, rotate, bring down. You can angle those door wings how you want. And there you go. There you have a Prowl in his robot mode. And he looks good. He looks as a Prowl should look. So all in all, I like him. So let's get in close here. Not on his chest, on the noggin. There's the noggin. You can see a very Prowly head sculpt there. Face done in silver. Blue for the eyes. And red there for the head crest. See the black forearms. Little detail there. And the legs. Here's big old feet. Over the back. You know, clean transformation. He has what's supposed to be back there, the hood and the door wings, so you got that going on. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You have your wiggly waggly, a little bit of wiggly waggly. You can look up a good bit. You can squirrel. You can totally do that. You can look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You don't want to undo that tab though. Arms can move in and out. Got bicep rotation, a bit over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Got wrist rotation, waist rotation, legs can move forward that far. You can do the big boots. Back, only about that far. Outward, you can do the full splits. Thigh rotation, full range of movement there at the knee due to transformation. And the feet can move up, they can move down, and you have your ankle tiltage. And of course, we can give him his gun. If you want to, you can just store it on his back. Use those pegs on the side. You can just plug it back there for storage. Hey, you can store it if you want to. Or you can plug this into his hand like so. So you can pew, pew, bang, bang, pew, pew, bang, bang, and all of that good stuff. So there you have Prowl. And now let's bring in Ironhide, and I'm going to spin him again just because I can. Whee! Okay. So, to start off with Ironhide, you want to take this front windshield, just bring this down. You want to take these side windows here and bring them up, and that'll help you kind of get started with taking off this roof section here. Yes, we do need to pull this off. What? Parts forming! Ah, shh! Shh! Stop it! Stop it! Just pull this off, and we put this off to the side, and there you go. You can kind of see what's there. You go. It's like looking into a mirror. Anyway, but bring this down, and then we're going to just untab these side panels here. You don't want to bring them all the way down. You want to leave them angled up, so you can then split this back section here, which already did it for me. And you open these up, and you just kind of bring the legs down and split them, and we can finish working on those. Just fold that in. Fold that panel down, fold that in, fold that panel down. These panels do stay in a bit better than they did on the Siege version, so that's a good thing. Not by much, but you know, like this one still likes to pop off. You stay, you stay. So you got that going on, and there you have the legs all done. So now we move on to the upper body. You want to come here to the front bumper and just pull that down. You want to take this whole section here, and this will pull forward a little bit, so you can rotate all of this up. And then you just push it back into place to lock that in. And then we just split the arms, bring them out to the side, rotate down, front bumper, just bring that back up, flip his head up, and that'll tab in right there. And then for the chest, you want to bring it up, and there are these two tabs which will go into these two slots right here. So you just line that up, and that should just tab into place right there, and that holds that nice and secure. And there you go. There you have Ironhide in his robot mode. And he's looking all Ironhidey as an Ironhide should. I like him. So let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at the chest, at the noggin. There it is. Again, a very G1-y Ironhide head sculpt. Face done in silver, blue for the eyes. There's a big old beefy chest. Ironhide don't skip chest day. And he has like 4 different shades of red on him, but I'm sure nobody's going to complain about that. But 2 shades of yellow, end of the world as we know it. But anyway. You can see some nice details going on there. His big old chunky legs, his big old feet. And move up the back, you can see. Very clean transformation. So, there you go. Now, as far as articulation goes, and the head is on a ball joint, I think. I can't tell. Is that a ball joint? No, I think it's a mushroom peg. Nope, I think it's just a mushroom peg in there. So, head can rotate, can do a full 360. So, yeah, you get no wiggly waggly there. Arms can do a full 360. Can rotate in and out. You get a little bit of movement there at the base of the shoulder itself, that transformation joint. You can use that. You can get good range of movement there. You got bicep rotation, slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist rotation, waist rotation, legs can go forward, that far back, that far outward. You can do the full splits and then some. Thigh rotation, slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the feet don't have upward and downward, but they do have lots of ankle tiltage. So now let's talk about the roof piece here of the van. If we turn it around, you can see right here is where his gun stores. You can see cast in black with a little bit of gunmetal gray there on the barrel. And of course, he can hold that in his hand, so he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. Now, as far as all of this goes, you take these windows here, you fold these in, you fold these windows in like so. And there are a couple different things we can do with this. If you want to just store it, you can just plug it right onto his back like that. Have that going on. Hey, thing you can do if you want to do it, you can plug it onto his shoulder like so. If you wish, you can plug it onto his forearm and just have him holding it as a big shield, and I personally quite like that, you know. I think if anyone should have like a big riot shield, this should definitely be Ironhide, so I think this is very fitting with him as far as I'm concerned anyway. But another thing we can do is if we slide this post forward, these pop out and he can hold this in his hand. And this can be just a big old quadruple barreled blaster. And I think that's really cool. And that screams Ironhide. Definitely. I like that. I personally like that very much. So hey, all things you can do if you want to do it. And of course, both Ironhide and Prowl are Blush compatible. That's right. You can plug this into Prowl's gun. And he can do the big old bloosh. He can get blooshed in the shoulders. Bloosh, shoulder bloosh. And of course the post here on his heels. You can bloosh off into space. All kinds of blooshing to be had. Same with Ironhide. He's got the, well, it's not much of a bloosh point. It's supposed to be one, but that's nowhere near. That peg is not big enough for proper blooshing. But one thing you can definitely do, we're going to move Prowl off to the side. We don't want him to get Don't want him to get hit in the crossfire here, because this is just going to be dangerous. But what we can do is we can load the blush in. Oops. We can load 2 blushes into this. Now, granted, they don't fit perfectly, but I'm gonna make them fit. I don't care, because we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this. Get in there. Oops. Nope. Come on. I did this before. It is possible. There we go. Not the most elegant, but I'm going to make it work because I don't want to take them apart. I want the full blush. I want the full blush. Not a partial blush. I want the full blush. So we got 2 blushes there, and then 1 blush on the gun. And there you go. Ironhide can do a big ol' triple blush. That's right. Okay. The old Ironhide triple blush. Anyway. You know what? Let me take this off. I personally like him having this as a shield. But again, as always, it's your toy. Display however you wish. But there you have that. And now for comparison. And we'll start off with Prowl. Get on down here. So here he is with Smokescreen. You can see how that works out. And here he is with Siege Prowl. Again, you can see his Cybertronian mode, his Earth mode. I'll give you the turnaround there. So, there you have that. And now for Ironhide. I took the shield off so you can get a better look at everything here. And we will bring in the Siege Ironhide. So you can see the different... This is where my tongue stops working. So you can see the differences and the similarities there between the 2 molds. Again, we'll give you the turnaround. Of course, I have the filler kit on mine. So, there you have that. And we'll bring Prowl back in. So we can bring in Prime. You can see how he looks with them. So, there you go. So there you have Ironhide and Prowl, and yeah, I like both these figures. I like these molds. You know, they're fun to mess with. The transformations are nice and smooth. They look good in their vehicle modes. I mean, Ironhide, his feet sticking out the back is always kind of an eyesore, but I can get over that. That's fine. That's not a deal breaker. But yeah, overall, they look good in their vehicle modes, look good in their robot modes. Fun to mess with. So overall, I am very pleased with this 2-pack. So there you go. Now, this is an Amazon exclusive, so good luck with that. But for other Earthrise figures, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Earthrise playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there's the Transformers Earthrise Deluxe Class Ironhide and Prowl, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Ironhide, Prowl! Took you long enough to get with the times and adopt Earth alt modes, but we can't waste any more time. Now, more than ever, it is imperative that we rise. But I got this. But Pram! Don't question me. I told you to rise, so you rise. That's an order. He's never going to tell us what that means, will he? The man works in mysterious and aggravating ways.